Hello students, I am Rajkumar Pandit, a faculty of Department of Computer Science and Jesus at Mary Academy, Hajiganj, Patna City. This video is prepared for the students of class 9th and 10th ICC board, subject Computer Science Application. Today's topic is Object-Oriented Programming Language. Java is an example of object-oriented programming language. Another programming language is the C programming, which is the example of procedural programming language. Today, we focus mainly on the object-oriented programming language. So, the first topic is feature of object-oriented programming. Let us start the features of object-oriented programming. Java is an example of object-oriented programming. It gives a stress on the data items rather than function. While in the procedural programming, the stress is put on the functions rather than data. It is highly beneficial to solve complex problems. The concept of data hiding enhances security in program. It makes the complete programs by dividing into number of objects. In the object-oriented programming, it does not have any access specifier. It follows top-down approach. Now, at first, know the basic elements of the objects. It is also known as the principle of object-oriented programming. The principles of object-oriented programming are the objects, class, data abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, and dynamic binding. At first, know about objects. Object is a unique entity that contains data and functions together in an object-oriented programming language. It has the characteristics and the behavior. Let us take the examples. Table is an example of objects. It has 4 legs and its surface is plane. These are the characteristics features of the table. Some basic behaviors of the tables. It is used to keep glasses. It is used to keep books, etc. Next is the object. Class. A class is simply a representation of types of objects. It is the blueprint templates that describe the details of an object. A class is an blueprint from which the individual's objects are created. Another features of object-oriented programming are data abstraction. Abstractions refer to an act of representing essential features without including background details. Bike is an example of data abstractions. B only uses the brake, clutch, and handle. We could not know how many times of piston up and down, how many numbers of times the bell is rotated, how many times the other parts of the bike is working. These features are hid into an object that is called the data abstraction. Another feature is the encapsulation. Wrapping of data in a single unit is called encapsulations. Where more than one functions are wrapped into a single unit, and that unit is called the class. So class is also called the encapsulation. Another features of the object-oriented programming is inheritance. Inheritance as the process in which objects of one class can link and share some common features from the objects of another class. This features is also similar to the inheritance, where we can carry the some properties from the parents to the child. So these features of inheritance as the basic principles of the object-oriented programming. Next one is the polymorphism. Poly means many, morphism means form. A more than one functions with the same name but differ its number of arguments and the type of arguments. This feature is called the polymorphism. So polymorphism is the process of using a functions for more than one purpose. It allows the use of different internal structure of the objects by keeping the same external interface. And last one is dynamic binding. Dynamic binding is the process that link the functions called with functions signature at runtime during executions of a program. So in this video we have discussed about the features of the object-oriented programming and the basic elements of object-oriented programming. The above video is also available in the form of pictures in the Teno app also. Thank you.